Jarrod in Downingtown, Pennsylvania, listening on YouTube. Hey, or watching us on YouTube. Hey, Jarrod, what's up?
Hey, Tom. After watching the RNC convention with Sam Cedar for the last 2 days,
Yeah.
I now want to propose to the Southern Poverty Law Center to formally declare the Republican Party a domestic hate organization. They do not currently list the Republican Party as a domestic hate organization, and they should.
Yeah.
After watching the last couple of days, it has been like nonstop hate. It is like a death cult we have been watching.
Yeah. And you know, and going to just wild extremes. We've got clips of Chris Christie and Ben Carson. I'll share with you here right now, Jarrod. This is Chris Christie, you know, setting up the lock her up chants. This is the stuff that makes me think we're in a civil war. Here's Chris Christie.
Is she guilty or not guilty? Next.
You know, sufficiently gullible that they're willing to believe, you know, just made up and exaggerated stories. And here's where it gets really bizarre. Here's Ben Carson, Dr. Ben Carson, bringing Lucifer into the conversation. Here he is.
Now, interestingly enough, let me tell you something about Saul Alinsky. He wrote a book called Rules for Radicals. On the dedication page, it acknowledges Lucifer, the original radical who gained his own kingdom. Now think about that. This is a nation where our founding document, the Declaration of Independence, talks about certain inalienable rights that come from our Creator. This is a nation where our Pledge of Allegiance says we are one nation under God. This is a nation. This is a nation where every coin in our pocket and every bill in our wallet says, "In God we trust." So are we willing to elect someone as president who has as their role model somebody who acknowledges Lucifer? Think about that.
Thomas Paine is rolling over in his grave. Thomas Paine, who wrote the Age of Reason. So, Jarrod, that, you know, that kind of stuff would sort of support your contention, I think.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I don't know why Ben Carson is so upset about Saul Alinsky.
Oh, it's because Hillary Clinton, when she was in college, wrote a term paper dissecting Saul Alinsky's book, Rules for Radicals, and essentially concluding that, you know, nice try, but it didn't work. Yeah,
but I don't get why he's so upset that Saul Alinsky believes in Lucifer. Doesn't that mean that he believes in God? If he believes in Lucifer?
Well, Lucifer's in the Bible. He was the angel who defied God and you know, and fell and got cast out. So, but so apparently, yeah, it's. But you know, let us not wander into these arcane areas of Christendom. I think the bottom line is the question, you know, is the Republican Party a hate group? And I'm not sure exactly what the criteria is that the Southern Poverty Law Center uses, but there has been so much dog whistle language in the Republican Party since Richard Nixon started with the Southern strategy to pick up white racist votes in the South after the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act in the 60s. That, you know, and it's been all dog whistle until Donald Trump came along. And Jarrod, thanks for the call. And Donald Trump just made it explicit. Donald Trump just said out loud what Richard Nixon was saying in code, what Mitt Romney was saying in code, what Ronald Reagan was saying in code. You know, he just said it out loud. It's amazing. We'll be back.
To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here. And please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.